Welcome back to Airport Madness 3D. I'm Tenacious Viking, your air traffic controller host, and we are in Move 100 this time. Still trying to get a Kingston achievement. Not sure why I'm having so much trouble with planes in the air. I have pretty good depth perception, I think. But for some reason, I'm not able to keep things sorted and spaced properly. And maybe it's because I hate to do go-arounds, I hate to do extended approaches, because things get very, very complicated in the air at that point, especially if you have heavy traffic coming in, which I will here.
Steamer flight 328, speed up. Buzz 363, clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
And I don't really understand the timing on runway rollouts and stuff. They just I don't get it. Some planes move very quickly, some planes move very slow, and I don't know which is which, and I can't tell which is which. So that would be
779, speed up.
Maybe that piece of information on the flag would be helpful. I don't know. Maybe it would be more confusing. I've had people tell me about other games that are similar to this and why they like them or why they'd like to have the two games merged. And some of them have the more realistic radar, but it's very complicated, and the focus then becomes on not on the ground game, if you will, but on on the airspace around the airport. And you have to ratchet up the level of sophistication a couple notches, I think. And while I wouldn't mind that, it's more work. It's harder. And I like, in a way, I like the repetitiveness of Airport Madness 3D because I can keep doing it until I get better, and once in a while I even luck out early on and do just enough things right to get an achievement. So that's my preference. Big Fat Simulations does have. Oh, my throat got dry all of a sudden. Excuse me. Big Fat Simulations does have a game called Radar Chaos that is very radar intensive and very very specific. What I call the air game around an airport. I've played it. I just like this better. I like to see the airplanes. I guess. I'm into airplanes, not green blips on the screen. That's too cynical. I don't know. That's me. Sounds like the planes are working really hard, but that's just the sound of my own brain thinking and trying to plan ahead here. No, it's not. I'm lying.
Steamer flight 328, request taxi.
I knew early on that gameplay for 3D would be very similar to World Edition, and I like that aspect of it. You take one thing I'm comfortable with, and you just add that 3D element, and I love it. I also know a couple of guys who are also playing Airport Madness 3D now, and I'm afraid they're going to beat me, even though I got a head start on them. I wonder how long it'll take me to move 100 planes. You know,
Starburst 779. Request taxi.
you can barely move 50 planes in 15 minutes, although half of those are in the last 5 minutes. So maybe once things accelerate and really get into a pattern,
779.
you can move
Push
100 planes in 20, 25 minutes. I'm not sure. I've never done it, so I don't know. All right, let's
Scramjet 505.
move
speed up.
this. I don't know where that guy came from. Okay, he's supposed to be a ways away.
Scramjet 505. Expedite off. Runway 30. Steamer flight 328. Clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
Nightmare 817. Speed up.
Future Jet 568. Slow down. Copper plane 343. Request taxi.
Oh, I can't get a hold of this guy. They're gonna freaking crash.
Future Jet 257. Roger.
Better not swing right into the other plane. I know he's swinging away. Okay, good.
Copper plane
I have directed planes into
343
each other,
on the
trying to
push back.
separate them. Oh, yes, I have. And I'm not afraid to do it again.
Blue Star 874. Request taxi.
Future Jet 568. Expedite off. Runway 30.
Blue Star 874. On the pushback. Future Jet 257. Slow down.
Trying to slow these guys down or space these guys in the air so I don't get into those situations. That's going to be a crash, isn't it? I didn't know that was a small plane, or I would have had this guy go around. Dang it. Ah, that's so irritating. $10,330 points. Big whoop. You know, if this doesn't start to go better, I'm going to switch and go to runway 12 the other direction. I don't think that's going to change anything. In fact, I think it'll make it worse. Well, maybe it'd be better with the tower turned off.
Starburst 606.
I might have to try that
Pushback.
next time.
Future Jet
Possibly.
706. On the pushback. Iron Flight 156. On the pushback.
Five, 823. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Starburst 606. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Future Jet 706. Cleared for takeoff.
I'm going to send all 4 planes off, even if I have to make this first plane go around.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Yes, I am. In fact, I'm going to slow him down right now.
Nightmare 788. Slow down.
So I'm thinking about my separation strategy here.
Nightmare 700. Roger.
And I'm thinking I need to keep them separated farther. I can't let a plane turn on final approach until the plane before him is on the runway, because I've gotten badly burned by some of that.
Nightmare 700. Going around.
I've done about everything with this plane except land it.
Nightmare 700. Will land. Runway 30.
Thought I had somebody. Yeah, I got somebody coming up over there too, but. I wonder if I can speed him up now.
Nightmare 700. Speed up.
Oh, Lord. Now I got something else coming in there. Where is he? See, that doesn't look right. No, I don't want to expedite yet.
Future Jet 706, slow down.
Nightmare 569. Slow down.
This is going to have to be a go-round, too, because they're too close.
Future
Nope.
Jet 706, roger. Future Jet 706, speed up.
Nightmare 569. Speed up.
Get past him, so when he comes around, they'll be separated properly, hopefully, and they won't collide in midair. Okay. I think we got that sorted out finally. Now if we can get our surface game figured out, we'll be in great shape. Sure we will. If I can expedite him yet.
Nightmare 569.
Those big planes come in so heavy and fast. Man alive.
Iron Flight 156, speed up.
Starburst 606. Speed up.
Try to get ahead of the game a little bit here and get some of these guys down on the ground before I have departures. This might be lean forward time. I don't remember what my best is on Move 100.
Blue Star 570. Request taxi. Nightmare 788. Request taxi. Nightmare 788 on the pushback. Blue Star 570 on the pushback.
No crosses yet. It's a surprise.
Five, eight, two, three, low down.
Buzz 638. Speed up.
And I might as well be cautious and do an expedite here too, since I have so much trouble with both air and surface arrivals.
Buzz 638. Expedite off. Runway 30.
Five, eight, two, three, speed up.
Nightmare 700 on the pushback. Nightmare 569. Request taxi. Copperflight 492. Slow down.
Five, eight, two, three, speed up. Five, eight, two, three, expedite off. Runway 30.
Nightmare 569 on the pushback.
And my first hold.
Nightmare 7, 8, 8. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Iron flight 156, cross, runway 30.
Future jet 398, low down.
Starburst 526, speed up.
That's a slow climb or late climb out. Wow.
Starboard 606. Cross. Runway 30. Blue Star 570. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Future jet 706, on the pushback. Iron flight 156, request taxi.
See what's going on the runway and do an expedite here, I think. Come on.
398, speed up.
Good Lord, that took a long time. What the heck?
Future jet 398.
I don't have time for a
30.
departure either. Come on.
Iron flight 156, on the pushback. Copper flight 796, speed up.
Buzz 638. Request taxi.
Copper flight 796, expedite off. Runway
Well, I
30.
can't.
Nightmare 788. Slow down. Nightmare 700. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30. Starboard 606 on the pushback.
I think this will be okay.
Buzz 638 on the pushback.
5823, cross runway 30.
I'm glad I don't have the tweets on because I'd be getting yelled at so badly right now. I can't believe we have to wait this long. I don't think you're safe.
Nightmare 569. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30. Copperflight 492. Request taxi. Copperflight 492 on the pushback.
Iron flight 156, clear for takeoff. Runway 30. Future jet 706, clear for takeoff. Runway 30.
All right, we have some of the backlog taken care of.
Starboard 606. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Starburst 526, request taxi.
5823, request taxi.
Nightmare 762, speed up.
That's starting to look a little better. I don't know if I just did something right or if I got lucky or what, but I'm not going to argue.
526, on the pushback.
5823, on the pushback.
Blue Star 570. Speed up. Blue Star 570 going around.
Copper flight 79.
Well, he decided that all on his own. Not sure why.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway.
I thought those
30.
had disappeared.
70 will land. Runway 30.
Copper flight 796, on the pushback.
It's all right. Gives me a departure. I can be flexible.
Land jet 461, speed up.
Now I need this. 1 to speed up.
Nightmare 700. Speed up. Blue Star 570. Slow down.
Some separation here.
Future Jet 398. Request taxi.
Copperflight 492. Good for takeoff. Runway 30.
This approach takes longer than it looks. That's part of my problem, apparently, is I'm being too conservative in departures because it looks like they're a lot closer.
Buzz 823. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Blue Star 570. Speed up.
Iron Flight 156, slow down. Iron Flight 156, going around.
There's my new rule that if a plane is making turning on final approach before the one before him is on the runway, I'm going to do a go around.
Nightmare 762, cross, runway 30. Future Jet 706, speed up.
Starburst 606. Speed up.
Try to get these guys in the right order and separated.
Starburst 606. Expedite off. Runway 30.
Iron Flight 156, slow down. Future Jet.
Oh, see, he came in too fast. That's why he's.
Future Jet 706, will land runway 30.
So maybe they are making that decision on their own because I could see coming in, he was too high.
Request taxi.
I'll have to check with the developer on that, see if he's built that into the game or if that's a bug yet. Well, listen, my time is up for this episode. We'll finish this up next time. Thanks for watching. Join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays Airport Madness 3D.